You don't submit to a boyfriend, sis. Any man who is not a God-led man should never even be talking about submission because you aren't submitting to God.
And if any man talks about you need to submit, even if y'all are dating, if he's talking about submission in the sense of like you need to do, that's a red flag. That's something that I would look at. That's something that I'm like, nah, that's not. We aren't there at that level yet.
Because if they can't submit to God who is perfect, marriage is gonna be real hard.
Yeah.
Because either way, there's submission on both parts.
Yeah.
Even because as the word says, submit one to another. So there's submission on both parts.
The word submitting here literally means to be under in rank. It is a military word. It speaks of the way that an army is organized among levels of rank. You have generals and colonels and majors and captains and sergeants and privates. There are levels of rank, and you are obligated to respect those in higher rank. How does she submit to the others that are God appointed in her life and rank under her? So how does she submit to a pastor? How does she submit to her boss at work? How does she submit to father and or father figure? How does she submit to just those that have influence in her life? Look at how she's even interacting in her submission amongst her friendships. Is she always the one that's kind of domineering amongst her friends?
You know what love